In this video, I'm going to be walking you through my investment decision making process in investing in the Matic slash Polygon token. Now, if you didn't know, the Matic slash Polygon token was having a very strong pump up in price right before the whole crypto crash that we experienced this last week. And I recalled that. I locked it in my memory as we began to kind of gain ground and dig our way out of the dip that Matic was doing pretty darn good before all this other fear, uncertainty, and doubt unfairly, in my opinion, dragged down the token price. So as we began to gain, I saw that the Matic token was trading around $1.08 at its low, and I just thought that was super unfair based on the team, the things that they're working on, and their long-term projections. So, sure enough, the token has continued to increase in price. And now we're at this point here where we're at 224, flirting with the all time high. I'm going to call it, what's that, 245. Now, a couple things. In my opinion, which is not financial advice, do with your own money as you see fit based on your own risk tolerance. I do not think that you are too late to participate in this party and reap the rewards of doing so. So as this continues to go up, we're going to have one of two things happen. So as this 224 goes to approaches 245, we're either going to have it hit that wall and drop down because people who bought all the way down here have sell orders there and they're going to automatically trigger and drop the price. Or it's going to go ahead and go above that. And everyone's going to FOMO, or fear of missing out, after it hits this psychological point of, let's call it 250, and pile in the coin, pumping it up even further. Now, this isn't just solely a technical analysis. There's a whole bunch of positive news around the Matic token that I think is worthwhile to share with you because it definitely informed my decision when I decided to invest in Matic slash Polygon. So first, if it's good enough for Mark Cuban, it might be good enough for you and I. So Mark Cuban is obviously a billionaire. He has a track record of investing in companies and evaluating companies. He has Polygon listed on his website as one of his holdings and even claims that he's been a longtime user and finds himself using the platform more and more and more. And as DeFi and other projects continue to launch on Polygon, it's only going to continue to grow in value. If you didn't know, Polygon is a layer 2 Ethereum scaling solution. So if you ever heard people complain about Ethereum's gas fees and how long things take, this is kind of like a bolt-on to the Ethereum network that helps solve some of that through the Polygon technology. Now, what I think is also bullish, if we look at this, if we look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, it shows during the FUD, right, during all the fear and uncertainty and doubt, people were piling into Bitcoin as like a safe haven, as all the altcoins were going down like 50, 70%. People are taking their money out, putting in Bitcoin, thinking it's safe. But the inverse also happens as the market continues to recover. So people take their funds out of Bitcoin, they sell Bitcoin, and then they go hunting, they go looking at some of these altcoins to be the next 10x, 100x, 1000x. So as you see here, we were going along pretty darn well with this Bitcoin dominance index. We had the fear and uncertainty and doubt, and then it began to dip again. So as people are selling this Bitcoin, they're going to be looking for coins to put their money into. And sure enough, Polygon, as we looked at, has been pumping. So it's definitely going to be on a lot of folks' radar. Now, prior to the whole crypto crash, this article came out from DApp Radar. Shout out to DApp Radar. What's up, guys? Gals. Polygon attracted over 75,000 active users in 7 days. So when you talk about the value of a network of a technology, oftentimes it comes down to adoption. You could build something, but if nobody uses it, it's not worth a dang thing. So they went ahead and they talked about some of the different things that are happening. Okay, so they had the dApps, so the decentralized apps that are running off of Polygon, grow from 61 to 93 over the last 4 weeks. And they went ahead and brought in over $1 billion in volume utilizing the Polygon network. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Why does this matter? Well, for all those dApps, Polygon is the token that's utilized, and it's the valuation to take action on those networks. So as more and more people use it, demand goes up, and therefore the value of the token goes up as well. So Polygon also has a really seasoned development and leadership team behind it, as well as some pretty cool things that they're latching onto here that I think are going to paint a solid picture for the long-term outlook. So Sandeep Nawal, he's one of the founders of Polygon, did this article write-up with CoinDesk. And in essence, he said crypto is the midwife for the next generation of finance. So crypto is helping bring into the world the next generation of finance, DeFi. He went on to say that although Ethereum is, I think by most folks, expected to be the future of crypto, the future of blockchain, it's kind of been a victim of its own success, right? It's a decentralized blockchain, massive developer community, and some of the most innovative and popular trends have come off of that Ethereum blockchain. But the project can't really scale, as you've seen with all the gas fees, where it costs you like $100 to mint an NFT. So as we go through and we look at some of these things, that's where Polygon comes into play. Now, the Polygon leadership group, development group, they're not spring chickens. They're not fresh to cryptocurrency. So all the way back in 2017, they were developing aspects and technology to support the Ethereum blockchain. But as they were doing so, they kind of found that they were doing all these one-off, highly customized solutions for all these developers, and it just ate up a whole bunch of time. And in the fast-moving world of cryptocurrency, if you're not agile, you kind of get left in the dust. So they've kind of made a pivot to developing an Amazon Web Services solution where, as a developer, you're free to choose from this market basket of different products and solutions that the Polygon and Matic team have already developed to help bring in even more developers, develop even more assets to exponentially grow how many users are interacting with the Matic token. Now, a lot of folks have been saying, yeah, but what about Optimism, Ethereum's Optimism, which is supposed to be a scaling solution developed to help resolve some of those issues around Ethereum's gas prices? And they actually had an article come out. This is March 25th, in essence saying, yeah, we're gonna need some more time in order to develop and launch this feature, pushing it all the way back to a tentative, meaning it could be pushed back again, date of July. So Polygon and Matic have quite a running leash between now and July. Now, if that's not enough, if you also kind of look at Polygon and Matic, they're attached to that Ethereum network. And in my personal opinion, Ethereum's the future, right? Like if you own Ethereum, chances are you're going to be looking pretty darn sharp here in the next few years. So anything that kind of rides the coattails of Ethereum or supports that in a very, very tangible and valuable way has a likelihood that it's also going to increase in price. So in that same article, they went ahead and mentioned that all these different innovations are coming out from Ethereum, right? You have the DeFi wave. We had the initial coin offering wave. We have the NFT wave. We had the decentralized autonomous organizations wave. Like all this innovation is coming out of Ethereum. And I know a lot of folks are saying that there's Ethereum blockchain killers are going to be able to replicate or replace it. But I personally just don't see how they could do that, both from a market share standpoint, as well as from like a cultural standpoint. As Ethereum 2.0 comes out, and as they go ahead and look towards things like Optimism, there's going to be an even increased demand for these side chain type solutions, these L2 scalability solutions. Ethereum 2.0 is now 64 times more scalable than Ethereum was, but the demand is now 1,000 times more. You're still going to need some bolt on solutions to help you manage that. And I think that's where Polygon and Matic are really going to shine. With the Matic slash Polygon token, you're actually rewarded really, really well for staking those coins on some of these cryptocurrency apps or marketplaces. So I have mine right now with Celsius, and it earns me a 14% APY paid back to me in Polygon slash Matic. Now you could go ahead and take that reward in Cell tokens, which is Celsius's inherent token, for 18% APY. So what does that actually mean in dollars? So if you had 500 bucks of Matic slash Polygon, you stake it with Celsius. Each month you would earn about $6 in free Matic in your hand, which totals about 70 bucks a year. Now, it might not sound like a ton, but if you're like me and you're planning on holding your Polygon Matic tokens for years, why the heck not stake them and earn some extra benefit from owning those tokens? So I have provided a link in the description down below to Celsius. If you use my referral link, I'll actually get you a free $40 in crypto. So go ahead and take a look at that. If you own Matic, if you own Polygon, and you're looking at staking it out there on some of these cryptocurrency apps. So that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Ryan Turner. This is the No Autopilot YouTube channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.